Alright. I'm here. And it now occurs to me that my headset's dying. Hold on. I forgot to plug this in. Alright, so... Go. Today is the start of our new schedule. New for you. Same for me. Today we... So, sorry, to kind of give a recap. I'm not affected by daylight savings time. I stream pretty much as soon as I'm able to. There's like a 30-minute buffer. I could be streaming like 30 minutes before I actually do. But not always the case, which is why the soonest I'm tend to be reliably available tends to be right now. And unfortunately, we... what am I trying to say? Sorry, my brain is cooked today. Unfortunately, I'm not free until, like, right now, reliably. And daylight savings probably adds an hour for you guys, so my stream starts an hour later. And then when daylight savings hits again, then I'll start an hour earlier. But unfortunately, this is what we're going to have to be dealing with for now, and today is... Honestly, today could be 3 hours. It could be shorter than that. I'm not entirely sure, but the gist of it is that I really want to finish up this mission. We're very close to the end, but we're not quite there yet. So the plan for tonight, finish out the mission. If I am close to within an hour of stream end time, I might just end the stream. If we end really early, I'll probably choose to play Rainbow Six Siege instead because I have to grind through that. So, but we'll see what happens. But welcome into Dakung. Dakung says, "Good afternoon, Battle Brother. I'm afraid I can only spare a moment. I'm currently stationed at the office and noticed your message, so I've stolen a sliver of time. No worries. Thank you for saying hello. I hope it's okay. I hope everything's well at the office today. I'm glad you could join us, even if for a moment, Dakong. Welcome in. Good to see you as always. Good to see you as always. How's work going? Shoot, I gotta remember how to play this game. I need to relearn how to play this game every week. Oop. Sorry if it's a bit loud. Hope it's not too loud. It's a little loud. I thought I left off like, I don't know, in like a lull in combat. I didn't know, like ongoing fire. Crazy. Okay, I do have a bunch of people I need to move though, so get those guys to move up. These guys are gonna get blown up by a grenade. Yep. Very cool. We're really fighting for our life. Actually, you guys get on the... Get on the... We should be okay. As long as those anti-tank guns keep firing. Dang, I hate how it's just like, just out of sight. Alright, as for this side, let's take a look. I'm trying to remember what I was doing when I left off. Kind of the hard part of playing this only once a week. Kind of hard to tell when I left off. A little bit hard to tell. Holy moly, the frame rate. Man, this is rough over here though. I don't know how we're gonna tear at this. Hold on. It is now time for me to eat dinner. I also need to grab some water. It didn't really occur to me that I haven't drank anything for quite a while, so I should probably get something to drink. Yeah, we're gonna take some pretty heavy losses for a while I remember where I put everything. I do not know very well. There's so much. This is not going very well. This is not going very well at all. Who's the rocket? Sir, can you shoot that thing? Lame shot. Lame shot. Get up. Try again. Actually, no, don't do it again. It's fine now. I don't know how it took care of that. Very strange. It's always... Did this get disabled recently? That's strange. Oh, everybody jumped out because the treads are gone. That's why. That's weird. Okay, well. I will bring my guys over here. The only thing is that I just need a break from tanks. That's like the one thing I need a break from. Everything else is whatever, but the tanks is just like, I cannot right now with the tanks. I cannot control dealing with those tanks. Seems like my men can't either. And I really need that support. As long as it's infantry and not tanks, we actually could use an anti-aircraft. That might help us a lot. You guys. What are you doing there? I'll just get this tank through to start repairs. Actually, I think they have enough of their own. Let's, what tank should I repair next? I think I'll repair this one. And we should probably bring some dudes to protect. We do need a bit of protection here. Yeah. Wow, he just pulled a... He pulled a repair kit out of thin air. Amazing. I don't remember giving you that. As long as we're left alone for a moment, I think we'll be okay. Let's move up a little. Oh yeah, we gotta move up quick. Those soldiers over there are gonna start massacring my guys. Okay. And this guy, my anti-aircraft, can stand right there. That is where I am experiencing some issues. Alright, keep going, keep going. Damn, what the hell are you doing? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. That was pretty pathetic. So to kind of recap, I moved this tank I moved my tank over because I was under the impression that there was a lot of infantry coming from this side, and I wanted my tank to take care of the infantry. My tank decided that while it was standing right here, it wanted to fire an explosive round towards the infantry, which hit my guys, which is like, I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but it certainly wasn't that. I'm gonna go grab my dinner real quick. And I think I'll just eat while I'm playing, but I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, fellas, my apologies, but I'm back. Alright, let's continue on. Things are not looking good for us. In fact, they're looking very, very bad. Very, very bad. If I may say, it is looking very, very poorly right now. If I may be so bold as to declare, we are either going to be stuck at a stalemate for a very long time, or we are going to win. Most likely we're going to be stuck at a stalemate for a long time, though, if I'm being realistic. Why is this not repaired? Just got back. I'm going to try to do what I can in terms of just repairs. But it seems... Okay, It seems one does not simply repair. That's what I'm trying to say. One does not simply repair. Actually, I'm gonna take care of this real quick because this tank is working me, and I'm doing my best to blow him up before he does any more damage to my men. I think I missed. I'm not entirely sure. Okay.
Tanks incoming!
Alright, they're done. Nice. So, now that we got that out of the way, I think we have some tank men around here somewhere. I know I ordered a ton of them. I'm gonna just bring all the, like, miscellaneous tank men over. Could always use tank men. Actually, that's where they went. I left a bunch over at the back. Okay. This is a 5-man one. So we'll put a few dudes in there. Ah, welcome in to Mandy. Welcome in, Mandy-chan. How's Gates of Hell going? It's going. I've been stuck for so long. See, everything that's burning? It's either mine or the enemy's. Am I having fun? I think so. I don't know so. But I think so. The gist of it, you can kind of see, I'm going to give you a quick recap, but you see, the problem is, well, we're playing on hardcore, right? The enemy does this thing where if they can't see me, they kind of just give up for a little while, so I try to reinforce my defenses. But then the moment they can see me, they start throwing everything they have, and then the moment that I take a point, they're like, oh, yep, now it's time to throw even more. So then they throw, like, loads upon loads upon loads of soldiers at me. And what's hard is that you can see that we've got a pretty firm... You can see, like, there's little, like, hills and valleys almost. Mini hills and mini valleys. So you can see that when it comes to them coming over this hill right here, you can kind of see that I have a bunch of people stationed to kill whoever comes over the hill, right? So that's cool. The problem is that they have the exact same thing, where if I come over this hill, they're ready to shoot from this side here. So me trying to tackle my way over the hill is becoming pretty difficult. Like, we can go over the hill, but no one can, like, hold the hill. That middle hill is kind of what we're fighting over. So the plan right now is, you can see on the west side here, I'm facing north. So you can see on the west side, there's a little bit of area that, like, if you're kind of down in the trenches here, you can see that if you were to kind of move through the gutter, there's not a whole lot that can shoot at you because no one really has a good angle on this spot. So right now I have a bunch of men kind of hiding in this corner here with the intention that once I rally enough men over here, we're going to try to take this spot. And once I have the spot, we should be able to not only gain a little more points per minute, but we should also be able to get some emplacements for heavy artillery to fire into the enemy as they try to bombard us. But the moment I take this point, the enemy is just going to start reinforcing themselves really heavily. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't ate on stream for a really long time. I'm going to do so today, because Appy didn't say hi yet, so I'm assuming Appy's not here. Appy is the one that cares the most about me eating on stream. Do you care about me eating on stream? Because usually, like, in real life, when... oh, yeah, deadlocking with the boys, good. But you don't care, nice. Because normally when I'm like next to somebody and they're eating really loud, I'm kind of like, ugh. But I was listening to Moxie eat on stream the other day, and I felt nothing. It was totally fine. So I guess in that way, I'm like, maybe it is fine. I mean, I guess it kind of depends what someone's eating. But in person, I literally can't stand it. But on stream, doesn't bother me that much. That's what I'm saying. On stream, I'm like, whatever. In person, I'm like, ew. But welcome into Alistor. Welcome in. How are you, Alistor? I have a sister who makes me think I have misophonia when she eats. What is misophonia? What is that? I'm eating right now. Misophonia? What is that? What could that be? So tonight's dinner is poke. I'm gonna tell you. It's good, man. Ooh. Oh, it's spicy. I didn't know it was spicy. I like spicy, but I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, I don't even have water. No! Oh, wait, don't... Bro! Stop. Don't repair that. I don't want... Bruh. I don't want you to repair that. I want the tank man to repair... Damn it. I'm shot at already. Damn it. These tanks suck, man. Like, it's not so bad when you have a heavy tank, but some of these tanks are garbage. Anywho. But misophonia... Oh, chewing with open mouth phobia. Misophobia is when certain sounds trigger unusually strong emotions, body changes, or reactive behaviors, but like in a really bad way. Somehow, she both chews and breathes out loud when eating, and it makes my skin crawl. Yeah. Like, I don't mind the sound of people eating is like okay as long as it's not like exaggerated, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not every day that I hear someone eat, you know. So I guess it's kind of hard to remember how I feel about it, but just generally speaking, I don't mind it too much. But like big deep breath and chomp chomp chomp, mouth open. I don't know if she realizes she does this. What I hate is like that I can't stand. If it's just like, oh, if you're just eating, then it's whatever. But if you're just like, if your mouth is open while you're eating, I'm like, oh. I can't handle that. But I can handle the... It's whatever. So, anyways. That's my 2 cents on the topic. So, anywho, Mandy. Were you there for... I don't know, there's something I want your perspective on. I don't remember if you were there for this specific moment, but were you there in Kingdom Come Deliverance when the cumin soldiers were asking to take a drink with Henry? Were you there? Because that was on my mind like an hour ago, and I'm still like working through it in my head, and I kind of wanted your opinion. Okay, you weren't... Was this recent? Yeah, this was like a few days ago. Probably Saturday. So, I wanted your opinion on this. Because I'm trying to figure out... I would like to take care of it the next Kingdom Come Deliverance stream, but I'm not sure what to do, so... okay, picture this, right? So, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, you play as Henry, right? And Henry... he's kind of living his life with his parents. You know, the world's not too bad. It's pretty nice, normal life, right? And, well, historically, there's King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. They're like both brothers or something. Wenceslas, I think, is the rightful king, but he's kind of like lazy. So King Sigismund imprisons him and then kind of tries to take over the country, essentially. Now, Sigismund... this is important to the backstory. So King Sigismund... he decides to hire the... Welcome into Appy. King Sigismund decides to hire the Cuman army to raise and pillage villages for the sake of just like coin, essentially. Right, so the whole game in KCD1 starts with Henry's home getting attacked by the Cuman soldiers because King Sigismund wants to just pillage stuff for money, basically. So the Cuman soldiers show up, they start burning everything, they slaughter like all the civilians, and Henry just barely manages to get away, right? So, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I was playing as Henry, and we go to this bar, and there's Cuman soldiers there. And I was basically tasked with getting the Cuman soldiers to leave, right? And then later on, I managed to get them to leave, but the citizens of the town were basically like, we want to make sure these Cuman soldiers don't come back here. So I went to go talk to the Cuman soldiers, and the Cuman soldiers were like, the gist of what we had, the conversation we had, I managed to determine that the Cuman soldiers that are just hanging out near the town, they were a part of the Cuman army that attacked Skalitz, which is Henry's home, right? So the soldiers there were present for the killing of Henry's parents, basically. But they have since said, like, oh, we left the army. Their stance was basically like, oh, we were, like, okay with it being a part of the army. We did help to raise Skalitz, but only after we had killed all those people did we realize that maybe it's not a great idea for us to be a part of the army, so we left. And now the soldiers want to have a drink with Henry, to kind of like put the past behind them. And I guess what I wanted your opinion on is that if you were Henry in that situation, what would you do? Because my options are basically, for the quest, my options are to either have a drink with them, say I'll have a drink with them later, or kill them. And I guess I've been kind of having a hard time with deciding on what I'd want to do, because I don't know. Mandy says, I think I'd have the drink and put the past behind me. See, I think Patriot was saying something similar, but I'm actually... I don't know if I'm kind of like RPing Henry, I guess. Since I'm like Henry self-insert. I don't think I would be able to. Like, I'm not quite pro-killing the Cuman soldiers, but I'm not pro-kill, but I'm not pro-forgiveness either. You know? And I think that... I don't know. Anyways, let me catch up on a few chats here first. But Mr. Shack, bless us with this presence. Nice. Have a condition that prevents me from going on a diet. I get hungry. Oh, no. Same, brother, same. Appy jinxed my son to be able to get out of his room. He has now figured out the baby proofing. Oh, no. And welcome back to Arthur Philip Dent. Good to see you. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. But Mandy says it depends. Are you playing how you would react IRL? I'm kind of. Kind of. But Appy says, honestly, what the question is, what about Henry? Kill, kill, kill. And Mandy says, the thing is, I'm very forgiving and I'm anti-violence, but this is a video game. I'm kind of the position that I don't think Henry should be friendly with them, but I also don't think that he should kill them. Because I'm kind of the stance that, like, what's done is done, but that doesn't mean that we're going to be buddies. If that makes sense. Like, I don't think that Henry should be buddies with the group that killed his parents. I don't think that that's appropriate. I don't think that whether or not they had directly, but no, so the Cuman soldiers that are there, they were not necessarily they didn't necessarily kill his parents, like, directly. However, they were a part they were a part of the Cuman army. They were soldiers that were present when Henry's home was getting attacked. And then they, from what they described, it was basically like, we were fine with just completely razing the village, killing everybody, but then after we did it, we were like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And to me, like, I appreciate the honesty, but I'm like, that's not good enough to me. You know, like, I don't think that, like, I admire the honesty to be like, yeah, we didn't realize what we were doing until we already did it. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like in the moment you'd realize that, like, slaughtering all of Skalitz, which is mainly civilians, slaughtering all of Skalitz is wrong, you know? I don't think that I don't think they should have realized that it was wrong after they had already killed so many people. And now they're just like, oh yeah, well, we did it, but we left the army, so, well, anyways, you want to have a drink? I don't think that's appropriate. But Alastor says, it's hard to carry hate in your heart. It's tiring and draining, so personally, I'm a drink it forget. I don't know. I do admit it's hard, but I don't... I guess I have a hard time putting that down. But Taku, do you believe in giving people second chances? Yes and no. I think it's very situational, but if I were in Henry's shoes, this is one of the things that I'm not gonna look past. Like, maybe they did change themselves, and I do think that there's something to be said about that, and there's something good about that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Henry should be buddies with them, or that I, as Henry, should be buddies with them. The Appy says, I don't know, what happened on a battlefield stays on a battlefield, I think. Also, there's no reason to be hostile right from the beginning. They might come in handy later on in the story. I think if my choices were a spectrum of drink with them and be buddies, or kill them, I'm somewhere in the middle, but I lean more towards kill. I think if I have to make a choice, I actually lean more towards kill. And then I guess the only reason that I would lean towards, if I'm RPing Henry, I lean more towards kill. But if I want to experience more of the story, welcome into Stefan. How are you, Stefan? If I want to experience more of the story, then I'm gonna have to drink with them, which I don't want to do. So, but Alastor says, like, kill them as part of the army, or like because they weren't people they agreed with. The Cuman soldiers that are in the camp, they killed I'm under the assumption they killed civilians because they were present when Henry's home of Skalitz was being razed to the ground. So I think that if they aren't guilty themselves, they're guilty by association. But maybe they have his back later. My official opinion is to have the drink because the only two other options are worse, in my opinion. I mean, historically, civilians get targeted, then the repercussions are realized. Yeah, but I don't know. But Mandy says, is anyone in their right mind mid-war? I guess. But drink with them then, says Appy. Lamau. Are you still pursuing the guy who stole your sword, right? So they might know something you don't know. They might. But I don't know. I don't know if they would know. And even if they did, I'm pretty sure I'd get the information somewhere else, you know? Maybe they'll get drunk and spill all their secrets. Use them for info. I guess. But can you make a generational blood feud so your great grandchildren can face the problem after it is long forgotten? Why? Why it is long forgotten why? I think I wouldn't really consider it a generational blood feud yet. I think that it's pretty direct in that Henry was there while Henry was already an adult when his parents were getting killed by the human soldiers. So in that way, Henry is very much like, you know, but and then the human soldiers that we're talking to were also present when Skalitz was being raised. So in that way, I'm like, these guys. I'm playing as Henry. Henry was there, and the soldiers were there as well. So in that way, I'm like, not quite a blood feud just yet. But if Henry had children, I wouldn't expect Henry's children to be upset at the Cuman army, because at that point, pretty much all the soldiers have aged out of being soldiers, and you know the past is the past. But as for Henry and the soldiers, I'm kind of like still present in my opinion. But Mandy says you can use them for info. And Appy also says drinking with them is not necessarily being friendly. You can act as if you're trying to gather info. And I do agree. But I also don't want the game to take it that way. Or to take it a different way. I don't want the game to make it to take my decision and think that I'm chill with the humans, which I'm very much not. But there's no like reluctant drink option. I mean, I guess there's yes, let's drink, I'll drink a little, or I'll drink later, which to me seems more like 2 choices than 3. But Appy says raising a city is very common in medieval era. It's not taken as seriously as modern day. Civies being off limit is a very modern concept, and I suppose you're right in that regard. You are right in that regard. But Mandy says, I think if Taku is true to himself, he kills them. Taku just wants violence. I feel like in a lot of cases, I'd be willing to be like, all right, what's done is done. But this is like the one case where I'm like, no, I'm not done. But I don't know. I feel so conflicted about it, you know? I was just thinking about it in the shower. Like, should I... You know, and there's that phrase, like, what does holding on to anger do for you, you know? And I understand that it doesn't really do anything, but at the same time, I find it hard to let go of that. Maybe I'm not, like, angry, literally angry when I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance by any means, but I don't find it right that Henry simply just forgives the people that killed his parents, you know? So, but that's just me. Taku Shower's thoughts. Should I drink or kill? Yeah. I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking. Should we kill the soldiers? Should we choose love? Or should we choose murder? Decisions. But yeah, but, like, even now, I'm kind of like... I do agree that using them for info is... Well, actually, no, you're kind of right. I kind of, like, half agree. I'm still kind of... If I may. I'm still kind of against even using them for info, because I'm like... I don't know, part of me is like, I wouldn't even want to share a table with these people, but at the same time, I'm like, well... Anyways. But yeah, sometimes I do think about games in the shower. What do I normally think about in the shower? I don't really have much of a thought. I mean, I think about stuff, but it's not like any consistent thing. So, but this past shower, I was specifically thinking about like what I was gonna do about the whole human soldier question that was posed to me. In that, I don't know. I don't know how I should react. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel. I do like that the game like gives you that opportunity and asks some really difficult questions, but at the same time, this is one of those questions that I'm having a really tough time with, you know. So, anyways, but that's just my 2 cents. But Appy says murder, and Mandy says, here's a question, Taku. When someone gives you advice, are you prone to do the opposite like Appy? It depends on the context. I'd say, generally speaking, thank you for taking care of the bot. That was really fast. Thank you for taking care of the bot. That was so fast. So, what was I saying? I'd say that I'm closer to... I'm generally prone to do the opposite. If I didn't ask for advice, I'm probably not gonna do it. Welcome back. Or, hi back, I'm Taku, got him. I'm not... I lean more towards not doing the thing, especially if it's like on-stream backseating. If it just comes out of the blue from somebody I don't even know out of nowhere, I'm just like, I'm gonna do the exact opposite. Like, oh, I should put a sniper there? No, I'm not gonna use a sniper at all. Maybe that's just the contrarian in me. But, kind of depends. If I, like, ask for advice, I'm more prone to accepting it. But I have to ask for it. If I don't ask for it, I'm a little more resistant. But... I'd say generally resistant, generally prone to do the opposite, but more likely to heed advice if I'm given advice. But I feel that it also depends on what the other person says. I mean, like, I can ask for advice, and if I still don't agree with whatever the other person said, then I'm still just gonna do whatever. But if somebody makes a really solid point, then I'm like, okay, well, point made, you know. So it really does depend on the context. But I am consistent. Good grief, man! Can we please try aiming before we fire explosives next to our friends? Genuinely nutty. Turn this. Hold on. Back up. Turn. Did this move? Oh wait, no, the engine's broken. That's why. That's why this isn't working. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna stuff more food in my face. Sorry, I should probably put my eating thing on so that it's clear what I'm doing. But on the highest ground, the highest ground always wins. Look at Anakin. So true. So I've got some Pokemon here. It's pretty amazing, I must say. It is pretty top-tier food. It's kind of like grocery store poke mixed with some imitation crab in there. Pretty good. One of my more favorite dinners. But I just want to come eat food at Taku's house for a week. I do eat pretty well, I must say. I used to not eat super well back when I lived alone. I eat pretty well nowadays. I do be eating pretty well. Let me get this howitzer. See, I can never tell. It says 105 millimeter howitzer M3. Sometimes it says howitzer, and then they bring out the most pathetic looking gun. So I'm not sure what I'm getting this time. We could be getting an amazing howitzer. See, this is what I'm talking about. See that? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Look at that. Pathetic. Absolutely earth-shatteringly pathetic. It is so tiny. I am looking for artillery. I'm not looking for a 2-foot long pipe from Lowe's. You know what I mean? I need big weapons. I'm not here for tiny artillery. Anyways. Which reminds me of that guy. If you guys remember. That guy that does the booty shake. Never mind. I'm just... We're moving on. I need more weapons. Sorry, it's on my mind now. Anyways, but Alistor says, we eat pretty well. Mrs. That's not a good sound. Mrs. Alistor started making veggie and meat trays to take to work and is on this weird, healthy snack kick. Nice. Healthy snacks. I don't wish I had some healthy snacks. My cholesterol is like pretty... It's like right on the brink of being abnormal, shall we say. Is that the tank? I don't know if that's the one it is, but... Oh, it is, it is. Keep moving that. Oh, never mind. I took care of it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's get another howitzer in here, and we'll get another... I need a support vehicle. Dang. Actually, what I could use... Hold on. What I could use is more tank. A dub wife moment, so true. There for her, she didn't make me any of this. Alistor, no! We're on a health binge. By we, I mean her. She's making them for herself. I wish I had something to eat. But alas, I have none. Oh, shit. Get in there. Okay. Things are still looking up. Not bad. So we'll do a little bit of tank crew. A supply truck. And then... Oh, how did I order 2 of these? I don't remember ordering 2. I thought I ordered 1. I mean, I'll take it. I didn't know I ordered 2. The let's just move them up here. Should be fine. We need to start some real artillery bombardment as soon as possible. So. We are going to artillery harder than anyone's ever artillery before. She'd be wild sometimes. I told you I have a condition that prevents me from going on diets. I see. We've been eating salads, but I don't make healthy salads. Ah, chicken salad moment. But I don't believe in diets because they aren't sustainable, lol, but I do believe in making healthy, making lifestyle changes. I see. I see. Yeah, I don't really believe in diets either. I mean, it's not really for me, but I'm not like... I'm not exactly struggling with health right now, so... I do have, like, a concerning blood sugar and cholesterol level, but it's not, like, anything too crazy, you know? Then... That's that guy. Get out here. Look at this. Pull that out, and we'll repair that. Okay. Everybody else move here. And then, here's what we'll do. This is kind of... It's kind of a weird spot. Actually, no, we'll do right here. This makes more sense there. Put everybody right here. Let's set up some artillery. It is time to begin bombardment. I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. It is time. It is time for true artillery fight. I am ready for this. So, let's move these guys back a little. I think that's a good place. I hope it's a good place. It may seem like the enemy's slowing down. I can assure you that the moment I take one more point, they're gonna come out of the woodwork, and they're gonna absolutely stop me. So I'm gonna try to use this moment of silence to actually repair my stuff before the crazy happens. Oops. Sorry, fellas.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Waiting orders, sir.
Is this guy not going to repair? Brother, what?
Ready to go, sir.
Strange. Anyways. Buying a Ninja Creamy, that's a lifestyle change. I try to make changes I can literally do for the rest of my life. Speaking of diet, I'm going to grab some ice cream. Alrighty. Enjoy your ice cream. Just a second. Oh, get in. Actually, everybody get in it then. But do you eat a lot of fruits? No. No. Maddie says, I don't think Taku eats fruits or veggies, and he'll admit that freely. I'm not going out of my way to eat fruits or veggies. Now, do I never eat fruits or veggies? No. Well, fruits are very unlikely, but I almost never go out of my way to have a fruit or a vegetable. It's more like, hey, this steak comes with a side of celery. I mean, not celery, asparagus, right? Like, oh, the celery comes with a side of asparagus. Sure, that's a vegetable. But if you were like, Taku, would you like an asparagus? No. No. Oh, but it's delicious. No. Taku, I've got this awesome fruit. No. But like Alistor says, this bacon comes with a side of lettuce. Now, if you were like, What if the asparagus is soaked in butter? Okay, actually, you got a point there. I will concede on this that you do have a point. You do have a very valid point about that one. If there is butter and asparagus involved, then I am significantly more inclined towards eating it. But apart from combining it with something unhealthy, if it's just the healthy bit, I don't want it. Just the healthy bit, I don't want it. No thanks. Hard pass. I'm good. No thank you. That's gross. You're gross. Ew. That'll be my response. But garlic butter solves all these problems, but also undoes any of the good being done by eating a vegetable. That's the best part. That's the best part. It's like something gross with all the gross cooked out of it. You know what I mean? The gross being the healthy bits. Being healthy is gross. Nah, I'm just kidding. Sarcasm. Well, half sarcasm. It's not gross, but it certainly tastes gross. Anyway, Alistor says, welcome to the Patriot. That's not what Alistor says, or welcome to the Patriot. Asparagus steamed with garlic powder, onion powder, bacon, and salt. Ooh, that's more like it. So true. Oh man is the best. Works good with Brussels sprouts too. Oh, that reminds me. Still at my dinner. Sorry. I started talking and I forgot I was eating. Hold on. But welcome to the Patriot. Takub. Not Takub. Anyways. Oh, so I'm going to say this now before I forget. But Wednesday, there's no stream. I actually made a scheduling mistake. I got something to do on Wednesday. So unfortunately, I can't stream on Wednesday. Like, I literally can't. I can do Friday, though. Friday is still Siege. But fired. But Wednesday I can't stream. Sorry, guys. But Friday and Saturday are still on. And then Sunday, I didn't put Sunday on the schedule, but Sunday is on too. I think that'll be another chatting stream. And I was really enjoying playing Siege and talking with you guys, so I think I'm gonna try to do stuff more in that vein for our chatting streams for Sunday. So something a little less dialogue heavy. Anywho. But the thing with veggies is once your taste buds adapt to eating them without being soaked in butter, they start to taste better. False, they always taste gross. And Wednesday, I gotta cry myself to sleep. Alistor, no! What will Alistor do without his Wednesday streamies? I'm sorry, Alistor. Unfortunately, I've got commitments that I kind of forgot about the moment I made the schedule. So, unfortunately, I can't stream that day. Anywho, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to skim it in a bit. I'm not leaving, but I do have to eat. This food is getting kind of cold, so... Well, I mean, the top is cold, the bottom's hot. Whatever. Anyways, I gotta finish eating before this poke goes bad, so... I'll be here playing the game, but I am gonna be eating. So... Just a moment. Okay, sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta grab more food. I'm really hungry. I'll be right back. But thank you, Alistar, for keeping everybody entertained. Thank you to Patriot for the 5-stream streak. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'll be right. The wild thing is the amount of hours I researched how whales lactate. What? I'll be right back. BRB. I have returned. Alright, I'm back. Is whale milk cheese a legit thing? Okay, but how do you... Not yet? How would you harvest the... Never mind. You can buy orca milk? What? I can rival this with the sheer amount of things I've researched. Compares notes of obscure topics. But Mandy will BRB. All right, Mandy, hope you enjoy your BRB. It's illegal just about everywhere. Carefully. Oh, it becomes illegal from whale hunting. I see. Okay. Alistar has a plan for how to get milk from a whale. Ethically, I hope. Ethically, I hope. Oh shoot, am I just aiming at nothing? Oh no, it's still there. Oh, I took it out. Well, we'll still get points for blowing it up, so. Alright, fellas, prepare. Oh shoot, dude. I literally just got more food and then I forgot I was eating. So I didn't sleep very well last night, and to this day, I didn't sleep well last night. To this moment, all day I've been dragging since I woke up this morning. I really should have just stayed home sick so I could just sleep some more, because I don't feel like my brain is it's toast. But alas, the show must go on. Anyways, we would need a contraption to open the cover, then use a cow milker machine and a large tank and free divers. What? Oh, Patriot says, I told Taku I researched conspiracy theories, etc. Ah, yes. And it wouldn't hurt the whale, but it has 100% protein and fat than a cow's milk. Would it even be safe to ingest that level of that concentration of protein? And would it even be digestible by humans? Since it's like a water-based animal? Okay, hold on. I gotta mute my mic again. I'm gonna keep eating.
Any orders, sir? Where did they come from? I'm ready. Yes, sir. What are your orders, sir? Any orders, sir? Waiting orders, sir. Ready to go, sir. Ready, sir.
Sorry, I'm still eating, but how did I lose that point? Did I just, like, lose track of everybody I had standing over there? It's crazy. Yeah, I can't even order the artillery I had. It's crazy. Damn it. Okay, back to eating.
Ready, sir. Head down, fellas. Head down, fellas.
Good night, Mandy. Good night. I hope you have a wonderful rest, Mandy.
Yes, sir. Heads down, fellas.
All right. I'm almost back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take my food to the sink, and then I'll officially be back. You guys will have my full attention. So I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright. I'm back. Now, I'm gonna catch up on a few... Ooh! Catch up on a few chats here. What are you guys talking about? Let's see. Make cheese in small batches. Whales could be like sea cows. Breed the sea cows. Put whales in confined spaces. It's great for them, so they have to be free range. So true. Free divers to get close to the whale attached to the milking machine. Absolutely insane. 10G pack would be more than enough. Insane. Mandy Tucker relies on you. This is true. But Mandy has to sleep. So. Thanks for sharing your plans. Glad I didn't miss this. Capture one. Milk and release it. Reduce costs. Feeding whales can be cheap. So true. You don't need to capture, just have free divers swim along the whale. Can they swim that fast, though? Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna skim to catch up. We have 10 free divers get 10 gallons in 5 minutes, and we got 100 gallons quick and easy. That's 60 pounds of cheese. Okay, but will the cheese taste good, though? Whale milk is supposed to taste kind of fishy with a high fat content, so I'm picturing a creamy, spreadable cheese with crackers. Absolutely insane. Taco will be right back. He is hiding. No one look in his direction. No one freak out. Personal watercrafts with the propellers to get them moving fast. Actually, you know, Alistor, he's reading scatter. I will say... Well, okay, first off, as I was, like, eating and thinking about what you guys were saying, how are you gonna find a whale? Like, I don't think there's, like, a database on, like, where whales are located. And then, even under the assumption you did find one, I mean, I guess you could plant some kind of tracker on it, but I don't know whether it would fall off, whether it would be easy to find, whether the whale's gonna hold still for the very strange process you guys are gonna put it through. It's a lot of variables. And then once you got the milk, assuming it's not contaminated with seawater, well, I assume it has to be at least partially contaminated by seawater, in which case you'll have to filter all the seawater out of it. And then you need to find a buyer for all this random whale cheese you guys are gonna make. Well, actually, no. I mean, you might have a point there. Rich people kind of buy weird stuff, so I guess... I'm sure there's somebody out there that's rich and wants to eat whale milk, so I guess... But there's some tagged for research purposes. Sure, but... Are researchers really gonna let, like, two random dudes with their whale milk machines just, like... milk some whales? I don't know. Surely, I mean, I'm no whale expert, but I'm pretty sure that someone would be like, maybe we shouldn't milk the whales. Maybe it is a little odd that these two dudes showed up out of nowhere and suddenly they want to milk the whales that I'm tracking, you know? Surely it's not that normal, surely. I mean, who am I to judge this? But you know what I mean? Excuse me. There's one tank up there that's kind of... There is a tank up there that is being rather annoying. Damn! Shot it. Oh. Something over there. I don't even know which one it is. Ah, well. We've got the point, somehow. Take the shot, man. Take the shot. It's right there. Damn. It's so funny that it keeps getting stunned over and over again. Is this a heavy tank? I don't think so. Anyways, we're gonna move some guys inside. So that way we can at least keep them. Enemy tank! It's a whole other company!
I'm ready. Ready to go, sir.
Oh shit, I can't move that.
What are your orders, sir?
Actually, let me see if I can get over there. We'll just see what happens. Oh, they blew up my artillery, damn it. No! Blowing my stuff up. Unreal. The M2A1 is probably it's like 50 more requisition. And you don't poke holes in my get rich quick idea. Salt water is used in cheese making. Is it really? Let me catch up real quick. It's for petting zoo and exotic cheese company. We hire a hacker to find the whales. Alistor is a genius, so true. Taku, this is genius, so true. We need a job as whale researchers and his piggyback to find them and get paid while we're doing it. Nobody will ever suspect the two guys with their little swimming machines going to milk some whales. But whale cheese is the start. Think of all the mammals that are in our world and make cheese from them. That needs approval. Taku doesn't believe us. It's possible. I don't know how ethical the process would be, and even if it were ethical, how are you just simply gonna find all that milk? Untapped multi-billion-dollar market. Can you imagine a company that just specializes in making milk? Squirrel milk? Taku, who would have thought of that? On a battlefield, the Germans would blow your people up. Just think of the milk we can get. Sudden pivot in conversation. No, Germany does a really good job at designing their tanks. At least in this game, I don't know how accurate it is to real life, but whenever I fight Germany in this game, this design is rough. Anything with the slanted top, it's so rough. Or slanted front, rather. So, ethical, you see companies today. I guess, you got a point there. You got a point there. I'll concede a little bit. Damn it, they just took out one of my tanks. I'll concede a little, but only a little. Okay, I think all we have to do is just go around the side. I think it's pretty much in the bag already. How? Oh, I think this is what I was looking for. This medium... No, well, actually. Medium field howitzer. I'll just put that there. They'll make it there eventually. I'm not going to bother that. I'm not going to bother with the micromanagement of getting them all the way over there with a car. So. Might be too heavy for anything to tow anyways. Actually, no, I guess my... What? One of my supply trucks could tow that. We'll see how far it gets. Okay, so the last of them seem to be on the right side. But I think I might have just enough that we might be fine. Where is that thing? One of these. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna blow it up. I'm not gonna bother. Humanly sourced, we wouldn't hurt the whales. What about the ecosystem? What if, like, you know how some creatures are, like, codependent on each other to an extent? You know, like how, like, was it like krill or something, will like... It was like some underwater creature will like help clean the teeth of other creatures. That kind of like codependency type deal. What if the whales become really like that a human is gonna show up to milk the whale milk, and then suddenly we have this catastrophe on our hands where the whales never know what to do with all the milk because a human keeps showing up to take it. I mean, I guess if you're making money, it wouldn't be. Surely it can't be good for the environment, I imagine.
Medic here. I'll get it done.
That's gonna take forever. Hold on. Actually, I don't even need to order another one. I have the ones that are like kind of useless. Like this one's kind of useless. It doesn't have much in it. Here, just plant right there. What other ones do I have that aren't being used? All these guys in the back are just not doing anything right now. Congrats, fellas, you're being moved to the front line. Hope that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yes, sir.
We gotta repair this real quick. Why are you taking that one? Insane! Whatever, I don't even care. It's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna have this one lone dude just run straight in. I know that's kind of stupid, but what can you do? Yeah, see? That's what I was worried about. Damn it.
Ready to go, sir.
Well, we made it. Now that we've got that, we'll bring it all the way over here. Excellent, excellent. And I think this one's empty too. That one's not empty. Then...
I'm ready. I'm ready. Get down, get down.
Sorry, fellas.
Down, fellas. On the way.
Sorry, everybody. Just trying to plan. Whales would be a resource to protect. Alastor shunned the non-believers. Only baby whales would be missing out, and we wouldn't be taking enough to hinder the growth. Taku, you know there's a ton of untapped potential for the sea, and 95% of the sea is unknown. I suppose so. Then we tamed the whales. We could open an exhibit and have whales on display in small confined cages and use them to make loads of profit, at least at the cost of their health, like SeaWorld. I don't know if the SeaWorld approach is gonna work. You're welcome to try. I don't want to be too much of a doubter. I don't know how this is gonna work. Talk about here stories of the megalodon. There's a potential in the sea. Alastor knows something. Alastor says, "See, everyone laughs, but when my fortune is built on cheese wheels, I'll be the one laughing from my cheese throne." Alastor, what does your wife think of Alastor Cheese Empire? Is your wife pro Alastor Cheese Empire or anti Alastor Cheese Empire? I simply must know what Mrs. Alastor thinks of such a grand idea. I simply must know. Shoot. There. No! I don't know why people are dying right here. Nobody's shooting these guys. Oh wait, no, they are. They are. Where's my medic, man? Get over there. Okay. We captured the back one. If I had one dude in the bunker right here, then we would have already captured that one too. Actually, are you guys getting there? Is that a thing you can get in? This thing sucks, though. That thing is broke. Okay, that was a waste. Well, this is not good at all. This is not... Is this the guy? He'll blow it up anyways. We'll just see what happens. And I heard of this fact that is unknown. Just think, sea cities milk from all kinds of animals. Milk would be $1 or less. Okay, but listen here. If we start milking random sea creatures, what if there's some kind of like unknown milk disease from the depths of the ocean? What happens then? Are we just at the mercy of deep sea parasites? Okay, my frames are dropping. That's crazy. Supply. Okay. What we really need right now, actually, I was gonna say we need a tank, but I could actually... I think I could just use a turret. If I had a turret, I think I'd be fine.
Waiting orders, sir.
The sea shanties we could sing. Oh no. Oh no. Let's move there. This guy here. This guy. This guy moves straight ahead. We're going all the way. Attach the milking machine. We move from whale to whale. We hold the milk on board. What if whale milk cures cancer? I mean, I guess you're right. Here I am thinking that we might get some, like, unknown sea disease, but what if we also get an unknown sea cure to cancer? Taku, you need to do an overlap of this battle. It looks fairly... Oh, just like a quick flyover, you mean? Of the battle? This battle has been going on... This skirmish has been going on for at least 8 hours. I'm not even joking. I've done this for like 2-3 hour streams. We're almost 2 hours into this stream, so it's been about 6 hours. Sorry, 8 hours. 3 plus 3 plus 2. Almost 8 hours of me playing this one skirmish mission because I keep getting stuck on the damn wall thing here. I keep getting stuck. Here's what I was looking for. I hope I can set this up in time. They're taking a while to get there, but I'm hoping I can set up my big guns right now. If I can set up the big guns, then we should be good. Should be good. It's just that one tank back there. Oh, actually, no, it's good now. It's good. Okay. But now that we took care of the armor, we might be fine. I think all we need to do now is just take care of the men. Yeah, see, there's some men right there. Shoot them! Oh, there's another tank. Okay, move away, actually. Oh, it's a heavy tank. That's not good. still have another minute before the airstrike. I feel so zoomed in. Is it? Weird. Do we have mortars? I feel like the hill on your side of the road would be awesome for one. Well, we have mortars, but the mortars are not... the mortars are not accurate at range. So the mortars are very prone to getting... just spamming at nothing. What I'm trying to do... What I'm trying to do is like the artillery. You can kind of see them right here. There's these two artillery emplacements. That's kind of what I'm relying on, personally. I was relying on one of those. That's what I'm personally relying on to take care of the tank. But I might have to just airstrike. I'm just gonna hope it's still in the same spot. But yeah, the howitzers are kind of what I'm very much banking on howitzers right now. It's like, yeah, I could put in tanks, but the tanks are not that helpful. Here's the plan. I'm gonna send one guy in, and I'm just gonna hope that for a split second, it'll be clear. Shoot, never mind. There's already people there. But I'm hoping that for a split second it'll be clear, and then that way, once it's clear, if I have one man standing in the objective, I'm gonna send in the Hellcat. I generally hate the Hellcats, but anyways. But when you're finished, yes. It's not backseating, because even though I've watched for 8 hours, I don't know what's going on. No worries. It's not backseating. I'm just having a hard time. But yeah, it's the howitzers. The Battle of the West Wall. Dude, you know they made a nuclear howitzer. How could you... I mean, I don't know anything about making a howitzer, but like... if it just launches an explosive, how could you... A nuke has a huge blast radius, does it not? How would you manage to make a howitzer that could possibly launch far enough that it's not affected by the blast? What? Taku hates M18 Hellcat? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the reason for that is because these things die so quick. The Hellcat dies so fast. I think so far my favorite tank is the Churchill. I don't know about real life, but at least in this game, my favorite tank is the Churchill. But any tank destroyers, I don't know if I'm just not using them correctly or what, but tank destroyers are glass cannons. They go down in like 1 minute, so... so for that reason, I'm not a big fan of those. I am spawning them in, though. Largely because I need the speed, but if it were normally up to me, the answer would be no. I do not like the Hellcat. Unfortunately. Oh shoot. These guys might be screwed over here. Yep. These guys are toast. Damn it, I just took that objective too. Please hold the objective for the next 2 seconds, please. I really need this. If they can just stand there and not die, I think they will die, but... if they can just not die for like 2 seconds, then we'll have won the game. But I am getting desperate. I am repairing the other enemy's tanks. I am surprised you've noticed my desperation. But yeah, I am getting very desperate. Actually, wait, don't go. What am I doing? Stand over there. They're not even tank people. Take him out? Shoot. Damn it, so we lost one. I was just about to win too. This right side over here is yeah. I think going forward we might be good on howitzers. I don't think we need any more. We definitely need more tanks because we need to push. Our defensive line is acceptable, I guess. But it's designed for speed. Taku. Throwing a lightly armored vehicle designed for speed and hitting on the side in frontal assaults tends to be costly. I see. They made nuclear hand grenades and nuclear landmines. Touching about atomic nanny? I've never heard of atomic nanny. Is that some nuclear experiment or something? Alistair says I have a book that's all the random weapons. That's all random weapons, and there's like 30 pages of things they made nuclear for no reason. Nuclear microwave. It'll make things hotter, faster. And you forget, Taku, I study warfare, and I know warfare like the back of my hand. Well, yeah, but... Well, the hard part... Nice shot. The reason I'm putting so many howitzers is because I'm trying to get... the reason I'm putting so many howitzers is because I am trying to make a strong defensive line from which I can send my men. Because otherwise my defensive line is cracking and then I have to move back a little bit, which is rough, so... Okay, we got one. What my other... Oh, I didn't even bring him in yet. Whoops. I thought I sent him in already. I am gonna put in a bunch of Hellcats, though. Because I just need... I need tanks on the front yesterday. So... On top of that, I kind of feel like the M4A3 76W, whatever, like, it's cool, but I find that while the Hellcat is a glass cannon, the M4A3 is like the hard glass cannon. I think the armor is like a little bit tougher, but the damage is kind of whatever. And it blows up so quick that it's like, it might as well blow up on the first shot, like the Hellcat does, so. We might as well just keep ordering Hellcats. I mean, what does it even matter anymore, you know? What does it even matter? Oh, there's no... Okay. But technically microwaves are radioactive, maybe, or grab every last howitzer you can. 75, 155s, 105, 203. I have the 105. The highest I can go is... Oops. Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button. The highest I can go is 105 millimeter. Actually, no, it's 105 millimeter howitzer, 5 millimeter M2A1. The M2A1 costing a little bit more, so I'm assuming that one's a little bit better than the competition. Okay. Let's keep moving up. My tanks are still trying to make their way to the front of the battle. Not bad, not bad. Oh, this Panther tank is pristine. Wow. I thought that thing needed major repairs. It's totally fine. Okay. That's pretty cool. This one, they can move themselves for repairs. So we'll move that over. But 105 millimeter rounds weigh 75 pounds, or dope AF. Damn. The Forestry Service uses 105 to 101 still for avalanche protection. Taku the Sherman isn't designed for protection. It's designed to serve a numbers game. It works. It's not the Tiger. Which one's the Sherman? Is the M4A3 the Sherman? I feel like the Sherman has like a little bit more protection. I mean, if it's a numbers game, I might as well... Oh, M4A3, okay. If it's a numbers game, then I might as well bring the Hellcat. Because I think the Hellcat... How do I view the... There we go. So its hull armor is 5 to 12.7, which is pretty terrible. Whereas... Well, we'll compare with the Panther. So the Panther is 16 to 80. Or 16 to 110. Whereas the Hellcat is 5 to 12 and 8 to 25. So the lowest the Panther armor could be is 16. The lowest the Hellcat armor could be is 5. So the Panther is already... The armor is 3 times tougher than my puny Hellcat. But the Hellcat can fire 50 cal machine gun. And its main gun is a 76mm M1A1. Not bad. Man, not bad. Maybe I should have been playing a numbers game with the Hellcat. Whoops. But Yellowstone has 4 of them. For avalanche prevention, I've seen the cannonball one. I've seen people fire a cannonball to, like, control start an avalanche. I don't know about howitzer, though. Unless you're firing a cannon through a howitzer, then, well... But if we were ever invaded, the forestry service would be defending the front lines, I see. But all we need to do is capture that last objective. I think I'll just move the tanks in. I think we're pretty much done. Unless I get surprised by some random thing around the corner I didn't know about. But I think we'll be fine. Actually, I went way too close. That was way too close. Sometimes they carry rockets, so I want to just make sure I don't get rocketed right now. I think we made it. I think our 8-hour battle is finally over. I wanted massive artillery barrage. The hard part is just moving everybody up, because not only do I have to move the artillery up, but I also have to move the supply points. I think we're done. Once these guys clear out, we're done. We pretty much have the point. There we go. And we're done. Let's see how long our 8-hour battle... Damn! 8-hour battle. Almost 8. Well done. High Command will be pleased. Now it's on to the Rhine River. The enemy has lost 2,139 men and 148 vehicles, whereas we lost 924 men and 74 vehicles. So, before I continue, I'll give you guys a quick pan so you guys can see what we did today. So we've got the starter area. This is where we began our onslaught. We had to move across the field into this area here in order to get some better emplacements. So you can see that here, there's not a whole lot of losses. You can see like a little bit of like damage to foliage and whatnot. Welcome into Moxie. How are you, Moxie? I hope you enjoy your lurk. Hope you enjoy. Also, guys, I'm gonna switch to Siege once we're done here. When I do, I'm gonna cut the stream for a little bit so that the recordings are separate. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna cut the stream for a little, or I might cut the stream a little bit. Actually, it's only an hour. What does it matter? But yeah, I am streaming late tonight. The reason is that I'm not affected by daylight savings time. Where I live does not do daylight savings time. So for me, I didn't have to skip an hour. It's only you guys that skip an hour. So for me, it's the exact same time. But for you guys, it's a little different. So, but the good news is that if you guys like staying up late, I'm now streaming later. But I also start an hour later for you guys. So, but yeah, it's oops, it's almost 8 p.m. Or it is about 8 p.m., rather. But Moxie says, I just arrived and you are cutting stream. No. Or I'm not gonna... sometimes I like to have my recording separate, Moxie. But in this case, I think I'll just leave it. I'll just change the category we're associated with. But normally, I like to have two different... Anytime I switch games, I like to have different recordings of the game. Which is why I tend to cut stream when I switch games. But I think today I'll just leave it. It doesn't really matter, so... Anyways. So we started back there. We had a little bit of a fight here. And then we tried to make our way across this little mini valley here in order to get here. And then we had this huge fight where I was having a really tough time because they had emplacements here, right? And then I had to make my way through here. We made it through. We made it through here. And then we hunkered down here. Not a whole lot of losses there. And we hunkered down here. And then the next big push was to get this down here, in which we had to put a bunch of emplacements here to shoot here. And then I slowly made my way across here by fortifying this wall here. Then we fought over the hill for like 4 hours or something. I put some guys on this left-hand side here so that we can make a forward push. And then this whole stream was fighting over this location here. You can see all the tanks and vehicles that have been destroyed in the onslaught. And then going to the right side, even more vehicles destroyed in the onslaught. I mean, look at that. Wow. But yeah, lots of things destroyed. But we finally made it. We finally controlled this point, and then we pushed into the final area, and then we won. So, but yeah, that's a lot of dead tanks, huh? That's a lot. Some pretty cool tanks, though. I mean, look at that. Oop, look at that detail. Don't mind the interior. The interior is kind of whatever, but the exterior is wow. You can see that the treads are cracked. So cool. Anyways, all right. But Alistor says, just got hospitalized for a peekaboo incident. They put me in the ICU. What? What are we talking about, Alistor? And whatever you want, Taku is gonna feed his addiction to R6 to get his snake. The chat isn't weird at all. Are we sure? Oh, thank you, Alistor. There's the chime. Thank you, Alistor, for the gifted sub to Patriot. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate it, Alistor. Thank you. You're so kind. So kind to Patriot. Your partner in crime for the whale milk. Moxie says, what about me? It was supposed to be anonymous. Whoops. Well, it was in the notification, so... Anywho, but thank you, Alistor. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Patriot. Thank you. Moxie says, I will gift next time. Thank you, Moxie. Oh, thank you, Moxie. Oh, an anonymous gifter. Ah, I wonder who it could be. Thank you to the anonymous gifter, Alistor, for the gifted sub to Moxie. Thank you. Moxie Taku's kidding on the whale milk. Was I? All right. What a kind gifted. Level 1 hype train. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hype train. Let's go. Okay. I'm not ending. But I am going to be switching to Rainbow Six Siege. So. Let me catch up. Hold on. Okay, yeah, let's switch to Siege. Let's play some Siege, fellas. I'm gonna leave this exactly the same on YouTube. It's whatever. But for Twitch, I'll change you guys over. Unranked and chatting. and then we'll switch to Rainbow Six Siege. Alright. There we go. And give me just a moment, everybody. I'm just going to switch over real quick. Let's see. What's a kind gifted? Level 1 hype train. We clearly aren't talking about milking whales. Yeah. Clearly. Moxie says I already have all hype train emotes. Unless Alistor, you up for level 5. Do you really have all the hype train emotes? All of them, Moxie? Wow. What if I dropped 100 on Taku? Me? No, I'm just kidding. Oh wait, sorry. My eating text is still up. I didn't realize it says I'm eating. But Moxie needs to get food already. BRB, of course. I'm gonna heat up my lunch and lurk. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Alistor says, I got 2 kids. I ain't got money to hype train to level 5. No worries, Alistor. I appreciate, I very, very much appreciate the gifted. Nobody feel obligated to gift anything, but know that I'm very, very grateful for all the gifted. Very, very grateful. Alistor says, I'm going to be a top bit giver and the month's gifted sub #1. Did I have it as... Oh, I do have it as monthly. Excellent. Ow. My knee. Me and Alistor got it going on. So true, I only have 3 hype train emotes. Does level 1 give an emote? I've got like 8 or 9, I think. I've got like 8 or 9 hype train emotes. I think. Also, Siege takes a million years to boot up. I clicked on it a while ago. It's only now just coming up. So, give me just a moment. I think all my privacy stuff is up. But Alistor says, I got hype train emotes from a random stream I joined. Nice. And Taku is literally the streamer to convince me to join Twitch, besides one other streamer. Thank you. I try. Okay. Let me just make sure my stuff is stream saved real quick. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Just a second. And for the rest of tonight, R6. Here we go. Look at my cute present. IDK, LOL, I got a hype train. Oh, I read that one already. The other streamer is genuinely sweet. Oh, excellent. You know, I've said this a lot of times, but I never thought of myself as a streamer. I mean, I stream now, obviously, but like, before I became a streamer, I'd never really thought this would be for myself. It never appealed to me to, like, I don't know, play games and read chat and whatnot, but I enjoy it a lot. Also, I'm getting so tired of playing Mira. I'm so tired of playing Mira. I don't know what it is about this game, but people that play Mira, or sorry, people that don't play Mira, they get kind of like entitled about where you put your mirror, and they'll like constantly bother you to put the mirror somewhere specific. So I think I'm gonna stop playing Mira. I'm tired of getting asked to put a mirror in a very specific place. Like, brother, if you wanted to put the mirror there, play Mirror. Anyways, but I got a gift for you. Time to hydrate. Damn it, I don't have water. I just ran out of water. I can hydrate after
Ready to eliminate hostiles.
the match. I can hydrate after the match. Also, can you crack this with your... Bruh, I didn't know you could crack that. That's crazy. I feel so stupid now. I didn't know that you could melee with that. Well, here I was putting the little Kiba barrier on top of the windows because I thought you couldn't crack it. But
Down
Turns
to
out he
10
can.
seconds.
So I'm just wasting everyone's time.
5 seconds left.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
The silk is ethically sourced, Yaga.
But you're a great streamer, though. Thank you, Alistor. Thank you. You need the one chick I kept running. Oh yeah, Hibana. I definitely need Hibana, but I need to, in order to get Hibana, I need to in order to get Hibana, I need to do a bunch of thermite challenges, which I don't have done yet. So can I practice? Oh, Lamau? Wait. Lamau? Hang on. Wait, where even is this? How do you hit a wall with a plastic rifle and it doesn't break? It depends on the wall.
Reload!
Oh, I didn't realize it would do that on the floor like that. That's so stupid. I don't know what I expected.
Loading new mag.
Mission critical. Bomb diffuser activated. Friendly last operator.
Insane. Genuinely insane. That's so embarrassing.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Is that me? It's not. Orders from Leia? Who? And luckily I keep 3 water bottles next to my bed. What the hell? What should I do? I need better defenders. All of these, like, I kind of want to play Aruni, but I don't have Aruni. I'll just Thorn. The Thorn I can kind of okay. It's Cinder Blocks. And she's a streamer. This is the streamer if you look her up. I see. Leia. You know, Luden in her Discord last night. Luden in her Discord last night. She recommended a streamer. And I went to check out the streamer. It turns out that you can only chat if you're a follower, so I followed. And then it said you have to follow for a month before chatting. Like, okay. I guess I'll just never be able to chat. Then, I don't know. What to do.
Throwing a razor blue.
Honestly, I feel like they're gonna get through. There's no way they're not getting through.
10 seconds remaining.
Stop worrying about grenades.
Placing a razor blue.
Down to 5 seconds.
So,
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Setting a razor shell.
there's something about...
Barricade up!
I don't even remember what I was going to say. Crazy how easily I forget.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Shield ready.
Aruni, are you alive?
I'm not ready to go.
Move. Oh, above us. Okay.
Shell out. Laser gate in place.
Relax. That is a risky spot right there, Rooney. Damn. Oh.
Reload and ammo.
Bruh. All good. What operator is that? Crazy. Well, they have to come inside, so I'm not too worried. Okay, it's now or never. Now or never for them. They don't have a choice. They have to come in. They either come in or they lose.
Down to 15 seconds.
What the hell?
10 seconds left. Op 4, last operator standing.
Yep. There we go.
You've reached the time limit.
Which covers a lot of games, very sweet and wholesome games, or alternatively The Witcher. Lots of indie games. So Taku, if I was watching old combat from Spec Ops The Line, I was watching old combat from Spec Ops The Line. It gave me memories. I thought you didn't play it before. Patriot, did you? Nice win. Thank you, thank you. I used to play Blitz, but I can't Blitz anymore. I've been dying a lot to Blitz, though. I'm more of an Ash man. I didn't mean it like that. I'm more of an Ash man myself. I don't mean it like that, but you understand. Anyways. But I want to get it so I can stream. Spec Ops The Line. Is there anybody streaming Spec Ops The Line right now? Is that still a game being streamed? There's a few games that I kind of wanted to stream, but
Friendly drone deployed.
nobody
Op 4
watches
is
whatsoever.
reinforcing its
Like,
location.
one of the games I wanted that I bought and I like barely played was Drova. It's like a pixely isometric game with excellent RPG mechanics. I played like 2 hours of it, and it would make a great stream game, but there's like, what, 500 people following it on Twitch? There's almost nobody watching it on Twitch. So I never streamed it.
10 seconds to go.
Well, man, they're really,
5 seconds before insertion.
they're really confident, huh?
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Take as much time as you want, Hibana, but I'm going in now.
Patience, Ash. There is no need to rush in.
There's no need to rush. Watch me! I'll rush in there right now. Oh, friendly fire activated. Reverse friendly. Nice. That's how you know it's toxic.
ready.
Whoops. I didn't mean to. Whatever. What I want to find is a way in. I want to see what's right behind this wall. Ah, shoot. I don't think I can. I pretty much have to blow a hole in the wall in order to find out what's behind the wall. Guess we're just blowing a hole.
Reaching
There we
charge
go.
deployed.
diffuser.
God.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Damn it.
One friendly operator remaining.
I don't know where he is.
Op 4
Insane.
eliminated all friendlies.
Did he know I was there? Oh yeah, he must have. Oh, he was getting a ping about where I was. That's why. Damn. 3 people. A labor of love. It would be part of 24-hour. 24-hour stream. I'm gonna thermite. We're just gonna thermite. There's almost never a case where thermite's necessary, but I need to do my objectives, and we're probably gonna lose anyways, so. Well, that is too bad. We did get pretty close, huh? But Taku, yes, Patriot. What is it, Mr. Patriot? What do you have to say? Thermite's one of my favorites. I like Thermite, but Hibana is just better in every circumstance. I don't have Hibana.
Friendly
By
drone
doing the
deployed.
challenges,
Op 4
I
is
can
reinforcing
eventually
location.
play as Hibana, but to do the challenges, I'm gonna have to destroy reinforced barriers, which means I have to play Thermite. So Thermite's gun is cool, but everything else about Thermite's whatever. Damn it. I don't know what I expected. I'm hoping that there's some kind of like outer reinforced wall that I can take care of. Yep, they took out all of our drones. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose,
10
so
seconds.
which is why I'm kind of throwing already, but I don't know.
5 seconds to go.
Admittedly, I haven't been caring too much.
Proceed
Like, I wanna
bomb
win,
location
obviously,
and
but-
defuse it.
Impressive.
If we lose, it's kind of whatever.
I should borrow some.
If we lose, it's whatever.
Heads up. Hostile inbound. Brace yourself.
Drop the
I just started shooting. That's crazy. Did I even fire a single bullet?
down to one friendly.
Crazy.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna get smoked. Admittedly, I was kind of throwing. I didn't really care too much about that. There's sometimes you can just kind of tell you're gonna lose. You know, that there's just zero hope in the world. This is one of those times. Nokia phone spotted. But I love Hibana, just like Wily Pete, 2000 Degrees of Love. What is that? Alistor may or may not know what I'm talking about. Willie P ain't no joke. Is that the Looney Tunes character? Or am I thinking of Wily Coyote? I'm not a big fan of my... oh, White Phosphorus, okay. Whoops. I I feel like white phosphorus does almost nothing in Gates of Hell. The Molotov does something, but white phosphorus, I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot. That's just my opinion, though. I don't see it doing a whole lot. Also, while we have a moment, I'm gonna unlock... where was she? Aruni. I will be... Oh, wow. Only 9,000. Really? Only 9,000? I thought it would be like 30. No! Put me back! I didn't buy him.
Friendly drone
Crazy.
deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its
I don't know what I
location.
expected. I should have been faster about that. I was so close to buying a Rooney. It's too bad. But AKA Willy P will melt everything and will burn underwater. Designed to burn out infantry, can damage vehicles, but designed for other things. Okay. Because I think I've been trying to use the white phosphorus for vehicles in the same way that I use Molotovs for tanks. But that explains a lot. But it'll melt through engine blocks, not just
Insertion in
damage
10
them.
seconds.
I see. White
5
phosphorus.
seconds.
Interesting. And recall it from Spec Ops. It's
You've located a
incredibly
bomb.
effective.
Make your way to its location
So
and
I
defuse it.
hear. So I hear. Who shall we spectate? Who looks the most interesting? I feel like Ram's the most interesting. Because Ram is solo. So let's see what Ram does. I really hate this hollow. I'm more of a reflex sight guy myself. So this hollow kind of bothers me. The hollow's too bulky. Reflex is where it's at. I like the reticle more. If I could put the reticle on a reflex sight, I think I would. But that holographic, like, there's so much bulk to it that it kind of obstructs your vision a little bit. What is Ram doing, brother? Oh! Ram is this guy.
Auto project is a go!
Actual moron right now, but actual moron. But I didn't know that Ram is the one that does that, the ceiling thing. The one that shreds the floor. I was wondering who did that. So it is Ram. Okay, I might consider getting Ram then. I mean, I have Snake right now, so I'm not, like, starving for attackers, but Ram does seem pretty cool. You think Ram knows that the whole world is watching their gameplay?
Deploying Selma.
Ram's just finished with work, listening to music, thinking nobody's watching. But alas, there's me and an entire stream watching. What are you doing?
Must recover the diffuser.
This Ram doesn't make any sense. Is there like some kind of area of attack thing I'm not aware of? Or...
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
That's great. Well, I know why we're joining in progress now. Anywho, he was doing fairly good. This guy is 0 kills, 2 deaths, and 1 assist. I mean, we could be doing worse than that, but... I don't think... That guy was trying to shred a ceramic floor. Not a wood floor. He was trying to shred a hard ceramic floor. And then he tried to shred the ceramic in the basement, despite there being nothing underneath them. I don't know. But iron sight, it depends on what the iron sight is. Iron sights are pretty cool too. Recalls America's Army 1 and the M16A2 and its iron sights. Yeah, it depends on what the iron sight is. The main thing. Oh, he threw the third one to break anything on the ground. Okay, that actually is
Be
intelligent.
ready to engage Op 4.
That's not what I thought he was doing, but that is, if true, intelligent.
Throwing a razor blade.
If not true, unintelligent.
Chasing a razor blue.
Do you think anyone will? Probably not. Think anyone's gonna look up?
Surya in place.
10
Funny,
seconds.
wouldn't it?
I'm reloading.
5 seconds and counting.
Throwing a razor blue.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
I've outdone myself this time.
Surya deployed.
Shield ready.
Device primed.
Dude, they're all right there. Damn it. Oh no, I got him. I got him. Oh damn.
Reloading, cover!
One Op 4 remaining.
Oh,
4
that scared me.
Mission successful.
Got him. Dude, my heart is beating so fast. I can feel it, like my heart like beating in my chest. Alright, nice. Anyway, but he smoked him good. Thank you, Patriot. Clutch, thank you, Alistor. Thank you. I try. And Patriot says, if you see me play the game, I'm doing no optics. Pick a place and hold it. They will have to come to you. Lower level, heard gunshots. Sorry. Sorry, I read that one a little late, but thank you for looking out. With this game, if you notice anything I don't notice, feel free to say something. Whether or not I read it in a timely
Be ready
manner
to engage Op
is
4.
another question, because I get so locked into the game that I might like go in the chat for a moment. But feel free to like let me know about stuff I just might not notice. Feel free to tell me with the disclaimer that I might not notice.
Wall reinforced. razor
5
blade.
seconds and counting.
Prime for damage.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Heavy razor blade. Gotta reload. Deploying shield.
I think we're okay to stand here. I might die, so I'm gonna put one on the ceiling here in
Head
case
to the
they,
razor bloom.
on the off chance they kill me.
Fell inside the first floor.
I'm
Op 4
reloading.
last stop standing.
Got him.
Op 4
Let's go, dude.
Mission successful.
See? Too easy. Oh, we won. I thought we had one more. Taku carrying. See, I should have been MVP. Come on. I'm all the way at the bottom. I have the most kills. I'm all the way at the... Well, technically, we joined in progress, so... I did lose out on a little bit, but... Anyways. I can't reach the TV remote. My wife is asleep on my elbow, and the remote's on the other side of her. And Patriot says, take it from a guy who has done countless hours of Battlefield, COD, Spec Ops The Line, multiplayer. I try to survey the battlefield. Why, yes. Yep. Damn it. I was going to buy a Rooney, but whatever. I'm too late. Definitely let me know if you notice anything. If you run around, it's an unknown or enemy kill zone. Yeah. I'm trying to... One of the things I used to die to all the time in this game was people would poke a small hole in the wall and they would shoot me through the hole. And that's kind of what I was thinking with this past match when I barricaded and then I made a hole myself. It's harder for the enemy to look through a small hole and recognize like a face than it is for them to like look at my whole upper body and recognize that I'm a person. So I think that putting a barricade and making a small hole in it, I think kind of... It's an okay strat. I mean, of course, the bullets can still fly straight through the wood, but I'm hoping that the few seconds it takes for the enemy to realize that I'm looking at them will be enough for me to react first. So...
Be ready to engage Op 4.
running around is often silly. If you hold an area, you make your own kill zone. So true.
Time to armor up.
Too true.
Wall's done.
But yeah, fighting people in an area where you know what's clear and what's not, that's also super helpful.
This'll rattle them. Setting the razor shell.
10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5
On
seconds.
the razor bloom.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Can we try to avoid collateral damage this time, Alexander?
Let's not get caught up on the details.
Oh. That was not very intelligent. Anywho. But yeah, enemies in the map. Make your kill zone not them, especially that shield. Make a big hole behind friendly so enemies have a clear line of sight to friendly. And treat that area like it's your child. Like your child is in there, protect it to your dying breath. I told you my Russia for my RP has everything. Me tactful on resources. This is applying to large and small tactics. I don't think I understand the first sentence, but I think I generally get what you're saying.
Bomb diffuser activated.
I
Diffuser
was
located. Protect the
very
bomb.
unfortunate-
Disable the diffuser. Friendly, last operator
very
standing.
unfortunate victim of circumstance. What the hell?
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
I was not expecting the enemy to blow a hole behind me. I thought I would be fine in the center, which is kind of stupid. But treat everything as a resource, okay. Yeah, I need better defenders. I think Aruni would suit my playstyle the best. I like Mira a lot. Personally, I love Mira. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of my allies being like... They do that thing where they knife you to try to get your attention, and then they, like, tell you where to put the mirror. The mirror. Like, dude. I got it. Relax. Anyways. If you guys say it, I don't mind, but when they do it, it's like... Just like strangle them. Anyways.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
But you get me. You understand.
Reload!
Time for some serious protection.
Placing a razor bloom. Razor shell out. This'll rattle them.
10 seconds left.
Prime for damage.
5 seconds and counting.
Deploying shield.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Where the hell is that vest? They're in here already. Insane. It's a crazy push.
Swapping lanes.
Snake sees me. Oh, bruh. I thought Snake would be outside. I didn't think he'd be inside. Damn. I don't know why they got caught by Automod. You're good. Actually, Alistor, hold on. Did you not always have VIP? Thought I gave you that already. Alright, the Automod shouldn't catch you anymore. You're good.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Congrats, VIP. I've got a lot.
Op 4, last op standing.
What? Okay, you know, let's just throw. Let's throw. I don't even care anymore. Let's throw. I don't even care anymore, dude. Just throw it. Just throw it. I don't care. Just throw it. Anyways. Let me catch up. You could save your razor till you know where the enemy is coming from, but risk losing them if you die. I didn't even think about that. And to be fair, Taku, me, and Alistor are military. In his case, I am military-minded. I see. Insane in the memory. Snake! And thank you, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Excuse me. But yeah, I give out VIPs like candy, so don't even worry about it. But the important thing... Sorry, I should have said this a while ago. The reason I don't give out... I give them out like candy, but I also don't. The reason is that
Friendly drone deployed.
if somebody new shows up, I don't want them to feel like everybody that's here has been here for a million years, which is true, but I don't want them to feel that way. Which is why sometimes I can be a little hesitant to hand out VIP. It's mainly because I don't want people to feel like they're the only person I don't know in a room or something. So with that being said, it would be a huge help if somebody new does show up, if you guys could be as friendly as possible.
10 seconds.
I don't want them to feel like they're the only one I don't know in the room. So, but I also do want
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location.
to acknowledge.
Impressive tech. Maybe I should borrow some.
I do want to acknowledge the kindness you guys do for me by being here. So, thus, yeah.
My location is clear. Hold up. Camera spotted at my location.
Oh, bruh.
Must recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining.
Okay, so I got upset. I threw the controller into my lap, and I just smacked myself straight in my nuts. So embarrassing. My controller landed straight in my lap, and then the handle just like smacked me square in the junk. I'm in so much pain. As if it wasn't enough just to take the L. I had to smack myself in the balls. Anyways. Let me buy my defender. Insane. Skipping cinematic. I feel so stupid. That really hurt. Thankfully, it was a light tap, but it still hurt pretty bad. Let's see. What do people use all the time? I see solos all the time. Yeah, we'll just run this for now. Yeah. Alright. Let's get it. One more. And then it's end of stream time. Let me catch up on chats real quick, though. Sorry. That distracted me. My pain distracted me. I got to carry a gun 3 times per year, so I'm not special. What's cheer? Did they really call it cheer force? Me and Alistair will tell you IRL tactic and stuff. Thank you, thank you. Alistair, you and I will tell him better tactics. Most are not very wise. Most do RGB or whatever the trends are. He cheated. It wasn't on you. See, I didn't think you would be at the top of the stairs. Like, I had this feeling, but I figured since all 4 of the guys are already in, like, breaching the room, I thought that everybody would head back to their room and they wouldn't be watching the stairs. But they did, so. But the one thing I definitely change in this game is Snake's main gun. I think the reason he uses the F2 or whatever, it's because it's called the FAMAS in MGS1. So it's a game that he used in a prior, or a gun he used in a prior game. So, Alistair Taku wants us to be welcoming. Does that mean we sacrifice them after they get inducted into the cult of Taku? What is that? Yes, now talk about whale cheese and new people come around. As long as you guys are friendly. I just want to be friendly to new people. But you hate the FAMAS? Okay, so the reason, the other part of the reason Snake has the FAMAS is because that's what he used in MGS1. But the other reason, I think, in my personal opinion, the other reason is because it's insanely inaccurate. It is super, like, it does have a very high rate of fire, but it's very inaccurate. Which is kind of like a nerf for Snake, because Snake can already see where everybody's standing. If he has pinpoint accuracy
10 seconds
on
before
top of
insertion.
that, then it's kind of, that's a little overpowered.
5 seconds to go.
So the FAMAS, super powerful, but very
Proceed
inaccurate.
to bomb's location and defuse
His
it.
silenced pistol, very accurate, very underpowered. So, the best of both worlds, really. If you combine them, you'll actually get a good gun.
Nothing to report at my location. Looks like they're coming out to play.
Drone ready.
The looks like they're coming out to play line. I don't really care for that line. I don't think it makes a whole lot
My
of sense
location is clear.
for Snake, personally. Just my 2 cents.
Death bar tracker.
Ready to breach.
Loading magazine.
Wait, threat detected. This area is hostile.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser is
Okay, I gotta watch that kill cam. How did that guy get me? Yeah, what was that? What was that? Is my hitbox just like that big, or was I don't think I was peeking when I got shot. Oh, you can shoot through most walls. Was that a shootable wall? I thought it had to be a destructible wall for me to shoot through it. Can it be like a normal wall?
must recover the diffuser.
Maybe so. This guy's gonna shoot. Maybe. Huh.
Last
Oh,
operator
damn!
standing.
Damn! That was
Op 4
cool.
eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Nice. Dude, I'm still very lightly in pain, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a cramp, like, coming up my stomach. Oh. But yeah, after 3 streams, you can induct them into the cult. You've got my permission. Our cult, that is. The FAMAS is a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Wait, Patriot, I thought you didn't play Metal Gear. Did you? How do you know that line? How do you know that? But I love the M26 mass. Hit daylight savings. Messes up my son's schedule so bad. Oh, you know quotes. Okay. I see. I was gonna say, how the hell do you know that?
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is
Weapon to
reinforcing its
surpass
location.
Metal Gear. Dude, Patriot, you gotta play Metal Gear. Absolutely. Metal Gear... Dude, you gotta stream Metal Gear, actually. When you start streaming, Metal Gear. Put Metal Gear on the schedule. Love Metal Gear. I love watching people play Metal Gear, too. Metal Gear is just like my one loved media that will never
10
die.
seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds.
I think the doc knows I'm hiding that too. He does.
You found a bomb. Make your way
Let's
to
switch
its
to
location
FAMAS,
and
otherwise
defuse
Snake is cool. Love the SOCOM pistol. Nice. I'll have you know that is the gun of choice in MGS1. Kind of rather the only pistol of choice. But... Man, every time I think about Metal Gear, I just want to replay. Despite having played each one like a million times.
Heading up recon drone. Loading magazine.
Ready.
Alright, get ready, Dokubi. Go, go, go.
Worry about your
Oops.
loading.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
All clear nearby. Looks like their security's up.
Checking floor. Time for a wake-up call.
Hold on. I have intel on the enemy location.
Got him.
Reloading. No enemies detected nearby. Reloading.
Aiden, come
The
here!
last operator standing.
How the tables have turned, huh, Caveira?
Enemy spotted. Second floor.
Not the shotgun guy again.
Stand by. Detected the enemy.
Down to 1 friendly.
Dude, this gun sucks.
We have been eliminated.
Oh, this gun sucks. This gun sucks. This gun is so trash. Oh, dude. There's no way. This gun is the most trash weapon that's ever been created. That's insane. That's genuinely nutty. I'm upset. Anyways. Streamer down, get the medic. I know quotes. Stefan! Hello, Stefan. Ban everyone. We must sacrifice people, not to ban them. But Alistor has genius ideas, I'm just saying. So true. As always. By the way, the M26 mass is that under-barrel shotgun. Okay. I see. I know shotguns are really
Be
overpowered
ready
in
to
this game,
engage Op
but
4.
I don't know. I'm always like a... Me personally, I'm always a... what you call it, guy? She has a robot on? I'm always an assault rifle, like, rapid fire kind of guys.
Ten seconds left.
What? What? Whatever.
5 seconds to insertion.
No comment.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Bulletproof camera in case.
I'm just gonna hope I can see far enough for that. Oh, wait, hold on. Bad spot. Okay, we can't aim at the door. Nice. There's a fuse above us. Never mind. Cap can's above us. I'm gonna check the cams. There's a drone!
Swapping mags.
What? Did you see that? I shot him in the neck. Insane. Actually nutty. Did I just like graze his neck? I just grazed him. Actually nutty. This is actually a pretty good spot. I thought this was stupid, this camera being here, but here I am using the camera, so... I mean, now I feel like the idiot. I just want to make sure everybody's aware there's danger there. I mean, I guess there's only 2 guys, huh? Where's Echo? What the hell is going on here? I'll watch this side. Yeah, I am trying to help from beyond the grave. Don't even peek. He needs to come in here.
15
So
seconds.
you don't even need to peek. Just stay right here.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, see? Nice work.
5 seconds to go. 1 op 4 remaining.
Nice.
The time limit has been reached.
But it is an IRL weapon. One of the reasons I liked Peace Walker was all like the bottom attachments you could have for your guns. At least that's how I remember it. And what do you say if you're missing 25% of your roof? Is this like a setup for a dad joke? What do you mean? Even in death I serve. Even in death I serve. Kinda surprised how many 2017 people are still here. If we try really hard, we can clutch it. I will say, I am genuinely liking Siege more than I used to. Like, not just for the Battle Pass grinding, and that is part of it. Admittedly, if I didn't have to grind, I probably wouldn't play Siege. But I am having a lot of fun, don't get me wrong.
Be ready to engage op
It flew
4.
right over my head. I have no idea what the joke was. I genuinely, I'm not even joking. I have no idea what the joke was. Okay, well, kind of pointless for me to... There now.
10 seconds.
Going to throw this much!
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Laser came in position.
EDD mounted. Let them come. Calibrating air compression. All set. EDD mounted. Let them come.
Ambush set! Stay clear!
I knew it. They could see me. What? It's the same Maverick, though. Is this guy killing everybody? Just me, I guess. Damn. It's the exact same Maverick. Just when I saw that guy.
Swapping knives!
Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Nice. Dude, this guy's good. Damn. Just really impressive.
One friendly remaining.
Okay, the reaction time for that was just not happening.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
We won because of a cap can trap. Nice. I could have sworn I was very, very confident we were going to lose. But thanks to the cap can, we won. Not bad. I did trash, though. I don't know how I'm second place. I made 2 kills and I died 4 times. So, it's pretty pathetic. But, anyways. Alright, it's time. But Taku's depriving us of gates of hell. What? Me? But no worries. So, here's the plan, okay? So... the plan for this coming week, I think what I'm gonna do... Sorry, the plan for this week. We're going to do nothing on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I am busy. No stream on Tuesday or Thursday as per usual. Sorry about that. Friday is going to be our next stream, which will be more Siege. Siege is open to all of you guys, so if you want to join Siege, let me know beforehand if you want me to reserve a spot for you. Otherwise, it's first come, first served. Then I'll see who's available for Friday Siege. And then Saturday is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Sunday will be more chatting, which I think we'll probably just do more Siege. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, I'm not quite sure exactly what we're going to do just yet. I am considering doing KCD Monday and Wednesday next week, being that KCD is getting cut for this week's Wednesday stream. So we're down a KCD day, so I might do Monday and Wednesday for that. I'm thinking about it. But that's kind of far in the future. So upcoming Friday Siege, Saturday KCD, Sunday Siege. I hope you guys can join me for that. Thank you all for a wonderful time today. Thank you again to Alistor for the 2 gifted subs, or 1 gifted sub and 1 anonymous. But thank you for the subs. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, Alistor, for that. Thank you for joining me, Alistor. Thank you to Patriot as well. Patriot, thank you. I very much appreciate both of you very, very much for sticking with me for these past few days, for pretty much the whole streams. So thank you guys. Thank you to Moxie out there eating lunch and lurking. Thank you to Mandy, who's probably knocked out by this point. Thank you to Appy as well for hanging out with us today. Thank you to Dakung over on YouTube. Thank you to all the lurkers out there. And I will catch you guys on Friday for more Siege. So thanks, guys. Thank you. But yes, feel free to use my Discord to talk to each other or whatever it is. The voice chats are open to you guys as well for whatever you guys want to talk about. So, but you're all good. Anyways, have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Oh, thank you to Stefan as well. Sorry. Thank you to Stefan. Now I think I got everyone. Okay. Good night, everybody. Wait. No, there's one more I'm forgetting. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Anyways, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night. Good night.